Listen, it's grow in tree. The tree can grow bigger and it also need a dry climate than beer fruit generally once a year. It's round in shape and has a very bright color that will brighten your day. It has a very fresh and smell. It has a very fresh smell and tasty. So, what is it? It is an orange fruit. The evergreen orange tree has been cultivated for thousands of years. Once considered a luxury, oranges are now commonly used and highly popular citrus fruit. Both sweet and bitter varieties are easily available. The juicy round fruit can be peeled and eaten fresh or added to a variety of sweet or savory dishes. All in all, whether you eat them fresh, add to salad and dessert, or make it into a cake or muffin, oranges are still a tasty, tangy, and delightful. However, for the topic I'm going to talk about is the juice and orange juice. I bet all of you guys have drink an orange juice because this juice is the best. Before this, if I take a orange juice, I will make sure that the orange juice is in sweet condition. But after some incident, I found out that the soft of orange can give us many benefits. There's a way to make sure you can take less amount of sugar in orange juice, reducing the amount of milliliter in your orange juice per day and prevent it to be too sweet by making your own orange juice from the fruit pile instead of drinking it from a ready-made juice that you can buy in store. A recent study published in the Journal of the American Media Association, JAMA, in May 2019 stated that fruit sugar produce the same biology response as the sugar in soft drink. Researchers has researchers researchers have found that the risk of all-cause mortality increase with each additional serving of soda or fruit juice consumed. Furthermore, whole fruit consumption has been linked to a lower risk of diabetes, while fruit juice seems to increase diabetes risk. In fact, a nutrition and diabetes study found that when researchers gave participants orange juice 3 times a day between meals, they found that drinking the juice increased body fat and decreased insulin sensitivity in just 4 weeks. Moreover, one testimony that I have seen for it, which is one grandmother that already have a 2 types of diabetes was suffering a fatal stroke or heart attack, claims addition to orange juice was to be the blame. The first solution to the problem arise is reduce the amount of milliliter in your orange juice per day. First, Firstly, words of word or act of kindness can brighten people's life. Public Health England continues to review this guideline as the official guideline currently stands a 150 milliliter glassy of unsweetened 100% fruit. In other words, it, juice can only ever count as one portion a day. The guideline also recommend restricting fruit juice intake to 150 per day because of the sugar content. Next, we need to prevent the orange juice to be too sweet by making our own orange juice from the fruit pile instead of drinking it from ready-made juice that we can buy in store. There are some simple ways to make your juice healthy and to reduce the sugar amount. Senator Jackson, nutritionist using advocate and author of the Drop Zone Diet, say consumers are better off making their own juice so they can control what goes into it and to limit their intake to a couple of glasses a week as a nutritional top-up. She suggests the following tips for making the healthiest juice. The first one is the blending is better than juicing as it retains the pulp and skin of the fruit. The second one is adding the juice of half a lemon or splash of water cider vinegar. This will make juice taste sweeter without adding more fruit or sweetness. And the last one is adding fats such as Chop walnut or flaxseed to slow the absorption of the sugar. Nutritionists and health experts recommend to make a glass of orange juice at home. This way, you are able to ensure that it is fresh and made with the best quality orange. Packaged juice that you find in market are often injected with a lot of sugar, which is not good for your blood sugar level. If you are diabetic, it is always advised to consult an expert to check how many glasses of orange juice that you can have in a day. It will cause an unhealthy lifestyle around us, right? So remember, there are advantages consume orange without sugar in it. It is a win-win situation. It is a win-win situation. It doesn't cost anything, and we definitely don't lose anything doing it. In fact, oranges without sugar can give more vitamin to our body. Let's let's admit it. When we go to the hospital to make checkup, and our sugar blood and our sugar in blood, and you will feel happy, right? But don't just think about what you can do. Go do it. Hence, the solution can help you to change yourself in the future, especially for your health. And starting for today, I believe that all of you successfully planting about the greatness of oranges in your mind. And I believe that we can prevent all the effect that can harm your health that has been saying by most of the people outside about the orange juice. As long as you know and remember to reduce the amount of intake and replace the sugar with other natural sweeteners. That's all from me. Thank you.